Welcome to this crazy time, everybody. Do you know what that means? That's right. What's really happening here in 2020 is insane. It's been really tough 3 months, but you know there's only one thing you can count on. Guess what it is? No matter how good, no matter how terrible, you must watch Mike News. Hello everyone, my name is Mike. Welcome to Mike News. I think Japan is doing a fantastic job of controlling the coronavirus as compared to other nations like China, Korea, Italy, and Iraq. I'm not really afraid of Covid-19, but what's scary here is the lack of common sense people have. I'm scared of people who need to go to the hospital, but they actually don't. I saw the local news in my hometown saying that there is a 50-year-old man who got infected with coronavirus. In the beginning of the month, he had a fever, headache, body ache, cough, and he felt dizzy, and he went to see a doctor, and he was diagnosed as English disease. But afterwards, he tested positive with coronavirus. In the meantime, like for 6 days, he had worked in a company where could already be contaminated with the virus. I feel so terrible sympathy for the co-workers and people around him that I'm so mad. I mean, if I know the infected person is right in front of me, I'll kick his ass out. But the thing here is, how can I know that? How the hell can I know he's a badass? I can't read his mind. For example, I'm working in a global company, right? All of the employees are supposed to wear the mask in the facility. Some of them working in the office are quarantined to work from home, and I think that sounds a good idea too. But stupid things here is that when people go have a lunch in a huge cafeteria, they take off the mask and they start to have a group chat with no mask. They should eat like this, right? You know what I'm saying? That should make sense, but they actually don't. It sounds so... I don't know what to say. In a cafe, they have over 200 workers eating food during a lunchtime, and none of them to wear the mask. One of them might be infected though. What's going on here? Yeah, unfortunately, this will make it for summer. And in terms of vaccine, you know, a long ways off, so it's very scary stuff. I don't think I should affect what I'm doing with my job, but in terms of human race, it's scary stuff. You know, when I have a pandemic, right? Do you agree with me? You agree with me, right? I guess this one is particularly frightening because it's new. There is no natural immunity, and we don't have medical knowledge, and we don't even know what to do. Especially people at the local seem like they are not in a precaution against the virus. They do care, but unconsciously they are doing something which doesn't make sense. I wonder what happens here, particularly in this cafe where has already contaminated, you know, and there is no healthcare structure they have. It's a big part of the question I really wonder. Look at this guy. After he tested positive with the virus, he went to a karaoke bar and hang out with the hostess. Afterward, he got infected from him. He must be the terrorist of coronavirus or something. How cruel. It's very stupid. What is the matter with this guy? Yeah, there's a passenger in public train shouting like, "I'm sick of coronavirus. I'll infect you if you get close to me." He lied. He just fooled around and caused too much trouble with the station attendant, and afterwards he was arrested. He was very mad. You know what he was upset about? He's got fired from the company because of the budget cuts. See, everyone is freaking out, especially when you take a transportation. There is at least one insane person. Looking back to my college life 15 years ago, I took metro bus heading toward to Cal State University. I was on the way to go to school. I stayed seated in the back, and after a few minutes later, a crazy passenger got in the bus, and he went psycho on the bus driver. I don't even know what they were arguing for. I was totally freaking out, and I did sit tight because I didn't want to get involved. Yeah, at the time I was still like a 20 or 21-year-old boy who only knew the broken English, so I couldn't do anything but to hide myself behind a fatty mom with tons of the bag. Yeah, the bus driver was so sick and tired of people criticizing him from the back. Yeah, crazy passengers talking nonsense all the time, and his emotion was finally explored. So badly, man. Yeah, I don't blame the bus driver for yelling her. I couldn't do that job because so much of the public is so disrespectful trash, and the driver made a call to police, and the passenger was forcibly dragged out of the bus. That was the first moment I encountered the real America. I mean, real. Yeah, I was so stunned. Because of the pandemic outbreak of coronavirus, Macau casino will be closed for half of a year. That has huge impact on sales and the community. To begin with the coronavirus, by the way, I think quarantine in China seems effective to prevent the virus from spreading, but it actually doesn't work. Oh no! You know what happens? Yeah, here's the stupid things again. I'll give you a clue. Millions of Chinese stay indoors for quarantine, but they do not stop playing mahjong. Policemen destroyed the mahjong table for playing at home. Oh man, that's awful, isn't it? Yeah, personally, I never play mahjong, but I think it's still a good idea to wear the whole covered mask and play mahjong? No. That's crazy. Oh god. Even though they have a Chinese contingency, playing mahjong with mask certainly will affect it. Incidentally, I mean, flow is particularly tough on older people. At least I could say that they shouldn't be looking at each other and showing any signs of infections. You know what I'm saying? That is one of the problems with the side effect of the coronavirus, that it's gonna have a long discussion, and that's a highly transmissible to anyone all over the world. I'm having a 3 days holidays right now, and we'll stay indoors as much as possible. Well, I go out with my old friend for a drink tonight, but you guys be careful of infection as well. It's too late when you get infected. Okay, so I'll see you in the next episode of Mike News on YouTube, not in face-to-face conversation with you. Okay. In this platform on YouTube. Okay, I'm also doing SNS like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter every day. I'm happy if I can connect to you. Thank you so much for watching until the last minute. I'm so looking forward to seeing you soon. Have a nice weekend and take it easy, homie. Bye.